Some of these ice cream stories may make your brain freeze. Here are some of the most insane ones. Watch this guy, blindfolded, as he tries to identify all of these flavors that he picked out ahead of time.
This particular one I thought would be a lot of fun because it's, tasting ice cream. I'm like, this is awesome. Sorry. Turns out it's not the case because you don't get to enjoy the ice cream and you have to pick a bunch of different flavors you don't even like to try to come up with a combination that don't trounce each other but that are distinct enough that you can identify them.
Strawberry. Incorrect.
I probably attempted it 7 times that day.
Pistachio.
In a race against the clock, he's going for the Guinness World Record for most ice cream flavors identified in a minute while blindfolded. He wound up tying the current record, correctly guessing 11 flavors. You put it on a hot dog or a pretzel. But what about mustard-flavored ice cream? French's sold this concoction for National Mustard Day in August. And this is just gross. Who could forget the lick scene round the world when this teen opened a tub of ice cream at the supermarket, took a lick, then put it back?
Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
The video was seen more than 10 million times. One person asked, quote, "What kind of psychopathic behavior is this?" Another went, "I'm disgusted. This should be a criminal charge." In a statement, manufacturer Bluebell said, quote, "This type of incident will not be tolerated," and said they were working with law enforcement to find the culprits. It happened at a Texas Walmart. Police did not identify her because she is a minor. It's unclear if she was ever charged, but could have faced up to 20 years in prison and could have been fined 10 grand. And what about this mysterious guy who likes to share the cool stuff so much that he spent 3 hours buying $1,000 worth of ice cream at Sweet Sammy's in Texas?
Mr. Gary is what we're calling him, but he came in at about 7:30 on Saturday night, and he proceeded to buy everybody's ice cream from 7:30 until he closed at 10 o'clock.
Looked like he was having big fun doing it.
He initially said he was going to cap it at $300, and then he got to 300, and he said, "Okay, let's just go to 500." And then once it got to 500, he decided that he was gonna shut it down. He was gonna close us up.
He doubled that amount, all the while getting hugs and smiles in exchange for his generous deed. In all, 300 people walked away with free ice cream, and each of the employees were tipped $100. This guy let the dessert do the talking during his proposal with a pint of Ben & Jerry's. The flavor? Marry Me Mint. Yes. The upstate New York couple took it a step further, visiting Ben & Jerry's in Vermont to see how their matrimonial flavor was made, and wound up mixing up their own maple walnut. A sweet way to honor a life too short. Lydia Cole spent her summer selling ice cream. When the 18-year-old passed away, her family had an ice cream truck procession in her honor and scoops for the attendees.
You guys aware of why you were pulled over today?
It's not nearly as tense as it looks.
It's actually against the law to drive on a hot day without an ice cream cone.
These two cops in Halifax, Virginia were responsible for causing heart palpitations, then laughs, out of relief, because all they wanted to do was share some treats.
You aware that you were violating that? No. All right, well, we'd like to put you in compliance with it to make sure you don't get a ticket today, so we're carrying ice cream for everybody. Would you guys like some ice cream today? We happen to have 3 of them to make sure that you guys are in compliance.
No tickets here, just cones and smiles. The right prescription for a hot summer day.
Hey guys, enjoy that ice cream.
For InsideEdition.com, I'm Stephanie Officer.